Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Jessica, welcoming you back for another great workout. Today, it is seated full body strength. We're going to be using our gentle chair exercises to tone and strengthen the muscles of the entire body, working on joint support and joint health. And of course, our movements here today will help support our health and weight loss goals. Let's get you set up for today's workout. We are completely seated today, so you do need to grab your chair. I also have my long resistance band here with me today. Our exercises are easy enough to modify to support this workout with a set of ankle weights, hand weights, a shorter resistance band, or if it is your preference, no equipment at all. So if you have a long resistance band, grab that, but grab whatever else works for you and you'll still be able to make this work. Go ahead, get set up. We're gonna get started right now. Okay, band is gonna start here back to the chair, and we are just gonna let ourselves rest against the back of the chair. We're working from the ground up here today. You can go ahead and extend that right leg. If it feels like too much already, you can take it over and support it on that left leg. We're gonna draw numbers 1 through 10 with our right foot. So start with your 1, bring that toe back up, reset, and work on the number 2. You get the idea, work your way through all of those numbers, stopping at 10, bring it back up, reset for your next number. No rush through any of our movements here today. We are slowing things down a little bit, but do not be fooled. That does not mean that this is going to be an easy workout. Good, 8 is kind of tricky. Might be different for you. It's always kind of fun to check in and read everybody's comments on which number they had the hardest time with. Beautiful job there. Really opening up those ankles, working on that lower leg strength. Let's take it over to the left leg. Same thing here. Make sure you bring those toes back up to start for your next number. Great job. Pay attention to how that knee and the hip feel. You can modify this if you need to. You can keep a soft bend in the knee, or of course, cross it over the right leg for extra support. Take your time. Great job. And once you've got that number 10 done, go ahead, set it on down. You can stay resting against the back of your chair, or you can sit up a little bit taller. We're gonna tap those toes. Think about bringing the top of the foot up to this lower leg. And if you take the fingertips right here to the front, you should feel that shin muscle becoming active. What we wanna avoid is feeling a whole bunch of work through the foot and the toes. So try not to lift the toes first, flaring them out. Work this ankle movement from these shin muscles. Staying nice and strong here, giving that ankle and those feet some really good support from these front anterior tibialis muscles. They get tired pretty quick. Go ahead, stop that there. Let's reverse that and take some calf raises. Now, this can be pretty easy here in a seated position. Try it out for a few. And if it's too easy for you, let's go ahead and cross the right leg over. We'll take 10 on the left. If you're working with both feet on the floor, take your first 10 here. Great job. That is our first set of 10. If you're working with the legs crossed, switch them out here. If both feet are on the floor, continue for your second 10. The extra weight from this leg is kind of nice. It just gives it a little bit more. Again, do what's right for you. No right or wrong here today. It's just what is a good fit for your body. Final 2 here. Great job. Okay, to go ahead, take that leg down if it is up, and we are going to be working with that band. So again, modify this if you have an alternate piece of equipment. You guys are pretty clever. You will find something that works. We're gonna take it around the right foot and we're gonna anchor it over just slightly to the left side. So band over to that left thigh, and we're gonna push down and out with that right foot, working the heel towards the floor. Please make sure that your band is secure. Knee comes up and in, but you're not feeling pain or pressure. Same thing with the hip. You might be getting a little extra stretch. Help with that band as it comes up. Make sure that you are controlling the band. Great job. We have 2 more here. We're gonna switch it over to the left side. Beautiful, bring that on down. Let's go ahead and repeat this here. For that left side, make sure that you are well around that foot. Really a strong grip with those hands pulled over the right thigh, and we will press for 10. Smooth and steady here. We're not going fast. We're giving those muscles plenty of time to work. Moving nice and gentle through those joints, just being really considerate and mindful of everything today. Final 2. Great job there. Go ahead, step that foot out of the band. If you have a short loop band, you can step into it. If you've got the long, you're gonna take it underneath and wrap it around the top, holding those sides. Make sure whatever you're working with, dumbbells can set on the thighs. Just make sure that you're not putting any pressure on the knee. We're gonna turn ourselves slightly to the left, extend this right leg, and take 10 circles here. I'm gonna get started first so you can see. Jump in when you're ready. I'm gonna keep count now for 10. Soften the knee, slight point in the toes. Final one here. And turn yourself slightly to the right if you need some extra space for that left leg to move. We're gonna take the same thing here. If you started early with me last time, start early with me here again. 10 circles out, just a few to see or practice. And let's go ahead, keep count here. Final 2. And 10, great job. Take it back here to the front. All right, we're gonna start with those legs a little bit wider. Keep some tension on that band. Now this is gonna be a little bit hard because we're pulling against the band on the way up, but the band is gonna give us a little bit of help on that way in. So make sure that the band is not moving you faster than what feels good and comfortable. Right leg first, up and in. Now here comes the work. Take it back out, up and in. Make sure that on that way up, you have a little bit of resistance from your band. Nice hip strength here. We've got 2 more and we'll switch to the left side. I'm sure you've caught on already. This is a no repeat workout. So everything will be done one side or one side, each side of the body. Let's go with this left leg. Make sure that you're pulling up against that band. Take it back out, up and into the center, back out, smooth and steady. You move the band does not move you. Great job. Final one here. 10. Beautiful job. Take those hips forward in the chair. Give me some heels here. You're gonna wanna keep them light on the floor, especially if you are like me and you have carpet and shoes. You're not gonna get a really nice, easy slide. Give yourself more or less band depending on how much resistance you would like. Toes flex up, we take it out and in. On the way out, squeeze those sitting muscles up underneath you. Great job. You can slide on the floor if that's going easy, or you can lift and come out. Again, on the way in, you are not being pulled by the band. You're resisting, nice and easy. Great job. Final 2 here. We have one more leg exercise. We're gonna get into a little bit of core. Pull those legs in. Again, tighten up that band for more work. Loosen it up for less. We're gonna work in a 90-degree position this time. So ankles underneath the knees, knees in front of the hips, up and out. See if you can lift those feet without rocking back. If you need to, you can just slide them on the floor. Squeeze those sitting muscles underneath you. Don't forget about them. They're hard to work in a chair, but it still matters. They are really important to keep strong. Final one here, just in time. Those legs are getting tired. Beautiful job. Go ahead, unwind your band. Now this is one that if you have a short loop band, you may have a little bit of a more challenge finding modifications for. Long loop band is easy, or a dumbbell, or just press those hands together. You don't even need to use anything here at all. We're gonna grab the 2 ends of our band right here at the chest. You can hold them individually if that's easier for you. Right here, take a good deep breath in, exhale. Core muscles pull up and in. You should feel them work as you extend those arms. Relax as you pull the arms back in. Exhale, core muscles fire up as you press out. Stay nice and tall here. Core isn't even moving, but it is working. We are working those deep core stabilizer muscles, really giving that low back and those hips, all of that support from a nice, strong transverse abdominis. Again, really important. We're kind of touching on all of those muscles that really matter and show up for us here today and prevent joint pain and irritation from, maybe not doing their fair share of the work. Great job here. Nice and slow. Hold it for a second. Pull the core muscles in. You're not sucking in the breath. Whole abdominal wall is just tightening up around you. We have one more. Beautiful. Open them out to the sides. If you've got that short loop band, ankle weights, whatever you have, make it work. Find a way to make it work. Sometimes it just takes creativity. Left hand here, we're gonna press and rotate to the right. Elbow back up. More or less band, depending on how much resistance you want. Especially because we do have a little bit of movement with this one, I would keep it a little bit light. You don't want to find out that you did too much later. I would much rather you be a little conservative and then next time say, it went really well last time. I can make it a little bit harder this time. So see how the body reacts first. See if you can pair this up with that exhale. Extend that arm. A little bit of arms mixed in with those legs and the core here today too. Final 2 here, and we'll switch it over to the right side. Great job. Relax that left arm. Hold that band tight here on the right. Make sure it is secure to the floor with the feet. Let's go here, right arm. Press it down and over to the left. You might feel a little bit of back stretch in there, but avoid anything painful. Final 2. Final 1. All right, bring it on up. If you have a chair like mine where you have open space behind you, that is a great place to anchor your band for the next exercise. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what to do if you don't have that. You are just simply going to take this band around behind you, pinch it against the back of your chair with the back, or just lift those sitting muscles a little bit. Take these bands up behind you, over the shoulders, and we're gonna go ahead and work a little crunch here. Of course, you can work with no equipment at all on this one. Let's take it here. So we have a little bit of resistance from that band. Exhale as you crunch it forward, rounding the spine, pulling the core muscles up and in. Final one here. Beautiful job. Go ahead and release. If that band is under the hips, go ahead and just wiggle it out there to the front. We're working into the upper body now, so last little home stretch here. Band comes over the palms. Palms are facing up. We're gonna set those elbows right here more towards the front of the rib cage, so directly to the side, and then scoot forward just a touch from there. We're working on rotator cuff health. If you've been here with me for our workouts before, chances are you've run into this one. Keeping those elbows squeezing in, we're gonna pull the hands apart. Shoulders are gonna not scrunch up to the ears. They're gonna stay long and relaxed. Beautiful job here. Nice and tall through the spine, but don't force any posture that you think is perfect. Just sit where it feels good in your body. Final 2 here. Great job. Take this left side of your band, anchor it to the floor underneath the right foot, and if you would like double security, you can put the left foot down too. Right hand is gonna grab over the side, thumb is here towards the top. We're gonna go 10 back rows here. Pull the elbow back, shoulder stays out of the ear, chin slightly tucked and pressed back. You can lean forward, support yourself on this left arm if you would like. Final 2, and we switch it on over. Great job there. Lift those feet, drag it over, take it to the opposite side. Make sure it's secure on the floor. Less band for more work, more band for less work. All right, so find your perfect level of resistance and pull for 10. Watch out for the back of your chair with the elbow. Final 2. Great job there. Okay, go ahead, release that band. We're gonna take it back behind us under the arms. And it doesn't need to be exactly even on the sides. It can be if you're particular, but you just wanna make sure that as you grip, that it's even on both of those arms. Lean against the chair to kind of pin that band into place. Press it forward, thumbs and hands come together, and then we open them back, keeping the shoulders relaxed from the ears. Bend the elbows back, shoulders stay down. Great job. Final 2. Don't release the band completely because we are positioned just about the same for our next exercise. So right now the hands are over the top of the band. We're going to take them underneath, open it out to the sides, long arms. So we stay long this time. Press them together, open them out. Make sure that that band is secure behind you. Final 2. Oh, burning. You're not imagining it. I feel it too. Drop those elbows down to the sides. So think about those elbows coming into the sides here, holding this band, thumb on top, press it straight forward, elbows go back. So working the triceps here, little bit of a press. Final 2. And 10. Beautiful job. We are almost there. Hopefully things are feeling worked, but they've still got a little bit of energy left. Take your end of the band here to the right foot underneath it, and we're gonna drop just a little bit to rest on this left thigh, either with the forearm, elbow, or back of the arm. Find what's comfortable for you. We're gonna go to the left hand, pull it up here. So a little bit of a concentration curl, really anchoring through this right foot. Try not to move the elbow a whole bunch, so we're not letting it, or the shoulder, this is your shoulder. Try not to let that shoulder jump forward and back. We're bending at the elbow, really working this bicep muscle here. Final 2. Release and drag it on over. Pin it under that left foot. Band goes to the right hand. Find your perfect level of resistance. Find your perfect positioning, and then curl for 10. Keep an eye. Make sure that that band is secure. Final 2. We have one more exercise, and then we'll just cool down, stretch everything out, and open, and you will be done. So go ahead, take this right side of the band, lift up that left foot, and you can either reach down to get that side of the band or lift and reset, but we are going underneath the feet. Again, the sides do not need to be even. You just need to have close to even spacing between them. Feet pinned to the floor, body nice and tall, shoulders back and down, and press those hands back. 4, 10. 2 arms here going together. Final 2 here. Try not to rush through them. Release it slow. Make sure all the tension is out of the band before you lift the feet. Band goes to the back of the chair, or if you happen to have one, a nice handy basket here. Go ahead, lean yourself back. Let's take some wrist circles here. Work them whatever direction you got started in. And then reverse. Open up those hands here. Touch those fingertips down. Open them up, thumbs in. Alternate there for a few times, fingertips down, thumbs in. Thumbs in one more time, press those hands out. Great job here. Slowly curl those fingertips under, draw them up, feeling a nice stretch here through the forearms. They were working today. Open them down to the side, let the head fall to the right. Slowly roll the chin, head falls to the left. Moving slow with lots of patience and mind-body connection here. Beautiful. Right arm up, left arm back. Pull them through and switch gently. Last little touches of strength here. You might still feel those muscles working just a bit. That's okay. To the center. Press it here out to the middle. Pull it back in. Press to the right. Feel those back muscles open up. Press it to the center again. Let's go ahead, press it to the left. Oh, and if you find something where you're like, oh, right there, it's a little tight, give yourself a few extra minutes and go back to it. Open up those areas. Lean yourself back. Send those hips forward. Let's windshield wiper here, nice and easy. Open up those hips. Little bit of movement for the knees. You can be to the balls of the foot or to the toes. Just make sure it feels good. Take it here to the center and let's extend, flex those toes up. Easy through the knees. You do not have to come into a completely straight leg. To the toes, point them forward. Set it back down, bring yourself on up, and then make little circles here. If you need to get those feet underneath you, that's okay. You might not be able to go really far forward or back. Just do the best you can. Reverse it around. You might need to move them separately. You will find something that works for you. It's just gentle, easy movement here. Bring it on up, swish through those shoulders. Best feeling in the world. Take a good deep breath in, reach those arms up overhead, and then exhale out to the sides. Let it all go. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. Really nice way to slow things down, give us that joint health and support, strengthen those muscles, and resistance workouts don't burn as much calories within the same 30-40 minutes of work time as cardio workouts, but you will be increasing your resting metabolic rate for the next 24 to 36 hours. So although it might not have felt intense right now, trust me, you are still working on the toning and the weight loss. It's really important that we stay strong just as much as we are fast and endurance and cardio based. So really great balance to our other cardio based workouts that we've had a lot of those lately here today. And I just wanted to come in and brush up on some strength. So wonderful job here today through this workout. Of course, meet me back here for the next one. I cannot wait to see you guys again for that. Until then, keep taking good care of yourselves. And as always, thanks for watching.